In today's world where grocery stores are just a stone's throw away, it's hard to imagine what life was like during the Wild West era when hunger was a constant companion and meals were a luxury. Imagine walking across a dry, endless plain under a scorching sun, your boots covered in dust and your stomach growling for days. There are no stores, no packaged meals, just a few coffee beans, a piece of stale bread, and the hope of finding a stream. This wasn't a survival movie script. It was the brutal reality for thousands of pioneers and adventurers in the American Wild West. What you're about to hear is a story of grit, hunger, and the extraordinary human ability to adapt. In this video, we'll uncover how people not only endured hunger, but turned it into a force of resilience that helped shape the spirit of a new nation. First, let's understand the context. The Wild West was not a land of comfort. During the 19th and early 20th centuries, the United States was rapidly expanding, and with that came the migration of thousands into unknown, hostile territory. Long journeys, barren land, and scarce resources were part of daily life. Families traveled in wagons, facing sandstorms, wild animal attacks, and rampant disease. And when hunger struck, there were no grocery stores in sight. Eating became a battle of endurance, and surviving was an act of courage. Meals had to be planned carefully, rationed wisely, and often taste was a luxury that no one could afford. So what did people actually eat in the Wild West? The answer is simple: whatever they could find. Dried buffalo or venison, beans cooked in pork fat, hardtack, a hard biscuit made from flour and water, and black coffee boiled over an open flame were common staples. These foods were chosen for durability, ease of transport, and energy. Some settlers hunted squirrels, rabbits, or even snakes, depending on what was available. Those lucky enough to be near rivers fished, and many foraged for berries and edible roots. Improvisation was key. People cooked in tin cans using fires fueled by dried animal dung. Every meal was an exercise in creativity and survival. But not all days were lucky. There are heartbreaking stories of entire families going without food during winter, surviving on flour and water mixtures just to keep their stomachs from aching. Women made flatbreads using hot ashes and cooked soups from leftover bones. Some children never tasted sugar until they reached a trading town. Yet in the midst of scarcity, there was community. Neighbors bartered food, hunters shared their catch, and little settlements were built around mutual survival. These acts of solidarity proved that even in desperate times, humanity endured. No discussion of Wild West survival is complete without the legendary figures who embodied resilience. Cynthia Parker, captured and raised by Native Americans, mastered skills in hunting and foraging that she would later pass on to settlers. John Wesley Powell, the explorer who led expeditions through the Grand Canyon with minimal supplies, relied solely on nature's provisions. People like them demonstrated that hunger wasn't just physical, it was mental, emotional, and even spiritual. Every improvised meal was a small victory. Every day survived without food was a testament to the strength of the human spirit. So why does this matter today? Because even though we live in an age of options, convenience, and access, we still face our own battles. Whether you're a student preparing for exams, a young adult navigating uncertainty, or a parent striving for better opportunities, these stories remind us of the strength that runs in our blood. If they could survive with so little, we can thrive with what we have. The history of the Wild West is a history of hunger, yes, but more than that, it's a story of perseverance, resilience, and the unwavering will to keep moving forward. So the next time you feel tired, discouraged, or ready to give up, remember the pioneers who crossed deserts with empty bellies but full hearts. They show us that hunger isn't just about food, it can be a call to grow, fight, and overcome. And now we'd love to hear from you. Share your thoughts, experiences, or any stories you want to mention in the comments below. Your voice matters, and we can't wait to read what you have to say. Let's continue this conversation. Now, if you're still with us, we have a surprise for you. We know how much you've enjoyed this journey through history. So here's a sneak peek at another captivating topic we've been exploring. Take a look and let your curiosity guide you to the next adventure. If this message moved you, like the video, share it with someone who needs encouragement, and remember, within you is a strength forged over generations. The spirit that survived the Wild West still lives, and it can carry you farther than you ever imagined. Also, please don't forget to subscribe. Only you know how important it is to have your support, and see you in the next video. Thank you for watching.